What is up, guys? My name is Untitled. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. So in today's video, I'm going to go over another one of Pflueger's line of products known as the Summit XT. I have all four sizes here. Some would say it's better than President, some would say it's worse. I personally think it does look a little bit more fancy, a little bit more luxurious, so I think it's a little bit better. It does come in at $70 compared to the President at $60, but each one of these is $70. There's no difference in price between the smallest and the largest. And each one has a little bit different thing than the next, which all three of these have a 6:2:1 ratio. This one has a 5:2:1. But they do have a little bit different max drag and all this other stuff. So I'm going to go really in depth on each one of these reels and show you guys a little bit about them. So the smallest, coming in at the 25, is a max drag of 10 pounds. It has a weight of 6.7 ounces, inches per turn of 22.4 inches, and a gear ratio of 5:2:1. And then the 30, this is the 35 and this is the 40, and the 30 it comes in at 10 max drag of 10 pounds along with the 25, a weight of 7.8 ounces, inches per turn of 25.2 inches, and a gear ratio of 6:2:1 along with the other two. So I would personally use this one for pan fishing, trout fishing. I would use the 30 for just jigging for walleye mostly. I wouldn't really use it for anything else. It might be a little bit too big for trout fishing, but it is a perfect size for walleye fishing. If you really wanted, you probably could use it for bass fishing. So coming in at the 35, I would use this one definitely for bass fishing. I wouldn't really use it too big for trout fishing, and maybe a little bit too small for pike fishing and going for those big game fish. But it works great for putting on braid and just throwing frogs out there. And then coming in at the largest is a 40, which I would definitely use this for pike fishing. It might be a little bit too small for musky fishing, we could definitely try. And it might be a little big for bass fishing, but it really depends if you're just fishing in small ponds for 2 or 3 pounders or you're in Florida fishing for 10 pounders. It all depends. And so the 35 has a gear ratio of 6:2:1. It has inches per turn of 27.4 inches. Its weight is 9.4 inches compared to the 7.8 and the 6.7, and it weighs 14. It has a max drag of 14 pounds along with the 40, and it has a weight of 10.4 ounces, inches per turn of 38.2 inches, and a gear ratio of 6.21 compared to these three. So that's just a little bit about the specs on these, and now I'm going to go really in depth on what they look like and why I would choose this over the Pflueger President. Alright guys, so I took out 2 of the reels to show you guys right here, and this is what they look like. They've got a golden tint with a little bit of grayish silver on the bottom here, and actually looks very luxurious. It makes it look a lot more, pricey and a lot better quality than just having it gray or even black. And I like what they did with the Summit XT instead of the Pflueger President, which did not have this, is a little bit of like a metallic rubbery feel here, because when you're ice fishing or when you're trout fishing in the winter, you're going to want this on your reel because it makes a huge impact. You're freezing, your hands are cold, your hands are wet, and you're touching metal, and that actually gets really annoying when you're reeling like this with metal because it gets very cold very fast. And with this little thing here, it will not get cold as fast, but if it does get soaking wet, it will get annoying, but not like metal, which will just freeze. And so this is what I'd recommend you use for trout fishing, and for ice fishing is what I recommend you use for the 25. For the 30, you can really use it for, if you want to be jigging for bass, if you want to be walleye fishing, I would recommend you use the 30 because it's just a great reel. You can use it for walleye. I mean, if you really wanted, you could use it for trout, but I'd recommend you use this for walleye and for smaller bass. And then right here we have the 35, which I would recommend you use definitely for bass. I wouldn't go anything, I don't know how I'm supposed to get this thing. I wouldn't go anything smaller than bass, or even, if you want, you could probably use this thing for pike also. I'll show you what it looks like right here. This is what I'd probably put my braid on. Like, I would not go any bit bigger for smaller bass. This is what I put my braid on right here. It's a very, very big reel compared to the smaller reel, as you guys see right here. It's got a gear ratio of 6:2:1 compared to the smallest one of 5:2:1, and they just look a huge bit different. But they also, all 4 of these are the same price, and all 4 of them have this nice metallic-y feel on the bottom. They have the nice color. The big difference between all of these is just the gear ratio, the mono capacity and brake capacity, and the sizing of the reels. And they're just, I recommend Pflueger over any other brand. If you guys know, all my videos, I'll use Pflueger Presidents and different kinds of Pflueger reels just because I have so many of them myself. And for the pricing, they're an amazing reel. I mean, it spins really smoothly. It doesn't have any problems with it. The only problem I've ever had with these things are either something breaking on it, my fault, or just random stuff happening with it. The bearings are just the bearings get unloosed, something just like that. But other than that, these things, they'll last a lifetime. They don't break unless you're doing something very dumb. But they're a great reel. I mean, this is what I recommend you use for bass, and if you want small pike. And then coming in at the biggest size, this would be, I would not recommend using this for bass. I mean, if you want, yeah, you could definitely use it for bass. But this is what I'd use for pike and just, you know, pike, I guess. I mean, this thing's huge. I guess you could, if you really wanted, you could use it for bass, putting some braid on here, throwing frogs with 20-pound braid so it doesn't snap. You really could, but I'd recommend nothing smaller than bass with this thing. Its gear ratio is also 6:2 to 1. It's an 8-pound, 260-yard mono capacity. It's huge compared to the smallest one right here. It's like, that's about all I can say about it. It's a huge reel. I'd recommend using this thing for pike, muskie. I would not go to, if you're gonna specifically go for muskie, you might want to get a different kind of reel because this might be a little small. But it's a pretty big reel. I bought one of each size just to show you guys this. I just want to make a cool instructional video if you guys are looking for a new Pflueger reel to get, or just looking at a new reel. For $10 extra, it makes a huge difference in so many ways. The braid capacity, just the 10 ball bearings, the way smoother feel to it when you're spinning. And for $70, it doesn't get really better than this. So I'm sorry this video was a pretty short video. It wasn't the most interesting video. I didn't really catch any fish in it. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video and learn something from it. So thanks everyone for watching. Until I see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Don't worry.